Hello guys and Happy New Year. Welcome back to the first video of 2021 with me, Sarah White. So in this video we will do a theme flow which is all about setting intentions, which I'm sure all of us have done for the new year. You can do this flow at any time. It doesn't have to be just January. It can be when you have a new moon, or if you have a new wish or a new goal or something that you wish to attain. If you do like these themed flows, I do have a whole new 21 days course that's about to be launched. It's a mixture of themed yoga, mindfulness, meditation, and fitness. So if you're interested, look below, sign up to the newsletter. That being said, please come down in towards a seat in that cross-legged position or any position that feels most comfortable to you. Now, as I said, today is all about setting those intentions or wishes. Now, for me, it is very important to not just visualize us wanting this wish. It's more about already attaining the feeling of the wish fulfilled, right? So hopefully today we're going to plant some seeds and manifest some goodness in our lives. So taking that comfortable seat. Letting the hands rest on the knees, palms up to receive. It's very important. Opening the lines of the heart. Softening the body down. Closing the eyes down. And just take a moment to arrive into the physical space in which you occupy. Letting go of any thoughts of the past or future. And just settling into the sensations that are present to you now. So the sit bones upon the earth. Getting a sense of that earth just rising up to meet you. Sensing the height and length of the spine. And then start to look a little bit deeper. Letting the flesh relax around the bones. Noticing the gentle hum of energy in the fingertips. And then of course just find the breath. Try not to control it. Just noticing the flow of it today. Noticing how the inhales and the exhales actually move as one. The breath, a continuation of these opposing forces. And then slowly just begin to deepen the breath. So as you inhale, fill the belly up. Let the breath reach into the chest, the collarbones. And then exhaling from the collarbones, the chest, and the belly. Breathing in to find that uplift of energy. Exhale, that grounding sensation. 2 more times, taking a big breath in. Big breath out. And on your next inhale, just bring the hands to the heart center. And time to just plant our seeds. So think about your intention, your wish. For this new year or the new month or even the week ahead. And it doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be specific. It doesn't have to be specific. It can be one word, an emotion, a wish that you wish to see more of in your life. And just imagine for a second the feeling of that wish fulfilled. Let that feeling wash over you and embody it in this moment and in this practice. See if you can already call it forth within the movements. Now take an inhale to seal it within the heart. Exhale, let it out into the world. Namaste, guys. Welcome to your practices. So starting off, getting in towards the spine. Now on your next inhale, I want you to raise the arms all the way up for me. Big breath in. And as you exhale, just interlace the fingers. Bring the palms behind the head and send the elbows wide. And then take an inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift the heart up, open it up, big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the elbows together, pull the chin in towards the chest, and as slow as you can, begin to roll down the spine. So let it hit the neck, the upper back, the mid back, and the low back. Curling into your smallest ball, you might feel some sensation in the hips. And then as you inhale, unravel once more. Lifting all the way up, send the elbows wide, stick the tailbone out, big breath in. 2 more times, breathe out to roll, bring it all the way down. Good. Take an inhale to raise, lift it up, open it up, find that openness in the chest, big breath in. Exhale, chin in towards the chest, elbows in towards each other, just feeling and releasing that whole back line for me. On your next breath in, rise it up, send the elbows wide. Come into a neutral spine, big breath in. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right for me. So that right elbow is going to lead. Let it be an active twist. Keep the elbows as far away as you can. It doesn't matter if you don't get much movement. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, release the hands. Left hand to the right knee, right arm behind you. The breath in, we lengthen through the spine. And the breath out, we slowly twist towards the back. So you can soften that right elbow to create more kind of depth within the chest. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then inhale, come through center. Send the arms up wide. 1 more time, big breath in. Breathe out, hands interlaced behind you. We'll do 1 more roll. So take an inhale, open up. Find that arch in the back. And then exhale to round, to counteract, to pull everything in, to experience that back line. The breath in, we rise, pull it all the way up, elbows wide. The breath out, twist towards the left. So keep the elbows as long as they are. Let the left elbow lead. Find that active twist. I know I'm sweating too. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, right hand to the left knee, left arm behind you. The breath in to lengthen through the spine, find height. And the breath out to find depth. So softening that left elbow to create a little bit more of a twist. Good. Breathing deeply, breathing fully. And then inhale, bring it back through center. As you exhale this time, send the arms out in front of you. So just ground through the sit bones. Walk the hands forward. You can give yourself a little bit of a shake from left and right. Just saying hello to the hips, maybe even to the sides of the body. Notice that connection running through this length of our bodies. Taking 1 more breath. And then inhale to rise, come all the way up. Good, rolling over the feet. Bring the hands forward, come into a tabletop position. We're going to do 1 little twist, so grounding down through that left palm. We're going to send the right arm all the way up, holding it there. So try and pull the shoulder blades down, create more space between the shoulder and the neck. Try not to let the hips twist, so keep them nice and neutral. Take a big breath in. And then as you breathe out, right hand underneath that left armpit, right ear towards the floor, come all the way down here. And hold. Left arm can come out in front of you, or it can reach behind the back towards the right hip. And just take a few deep breaths. Think about drawing that left shoulder back and breathe. Hold for 2. And 1, slowly release. Left palm comes down. Push the floor away. We're going to unwind straight back towards that twist. So left arm pushes down. Right arm goes all the way up, opening the chest to the right hand side. And then exhale, bringing it all the way down. Opposite side, so grounding through that right palm. Left palm goes high. Really pull the shoulder blade back and stick that shoulder in towards the joint. Left arm high. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, left palm underneath that right armpit, left ear towards the floor, bring everything down. Right arm can reach in front of you once more if you want a little bit more for the right shoulder. Or you can wrap that right arm behind the back, drawing the right shoulder blade down, and just creating more of a twist there. And breathe. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. And then slowly release. Right arm comes down, pushing the floor away, returning the way that we came. Left palm goes high, find that twist, big breath in. And then exhale, both hands come down. Good, tuck the toes under for me. Push the weight back in towards the toes. Sink the seat back, straighten the legs, come into your first downward dog. And just add a little bit of movement, so check in with the hamstrings, check in with the shoulders, notice what's happening within the body. I'm going to do a few little turbo dogs, as I like to call them. So I want you to soften your knees a lot, sink the chest back towards the heels. Bend the knees, turbo dog. And then as you inhale, roll the spine forward, come in towards your plank, big breath in. And then breathe out, bend the knees once more and return back towards that turbo dog. So we're just using the legs to shift the weight. The inhale, we roll forward, we ripple the spine, we create a little bit of heat in the core. And the exhale, the knees soften and we glide it back. Good. Notice the shift in stability. Inhale, roll the spine forward, come forward, rounding through the upper back, squeeze the glutes. The exhale, sinking, shifting the weight back towards the heels. One more time. Big breath in, bringing it forward. Breath out, sink it back. And just find a little bit of stillness. Close the eyes. And let the contact points of the body support you. Equal weight between the hands and the feet. Find the breath you begin with. And come back to that intention. And bring that feeling to that downward dog. How does it feel with more of it in your life? It should feel very freeing, very light. And then as you inhale, look forward. Walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, nice and slow. Take an inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Inhale, root to rise, send the arms all the way up, big breath in. Exhale, palms through the heart, close the eyes. Take a moment. Feel the rush of blood rolling down into the feet, the height of the spine, the stability of the body. And again, drop back in. Assume that feeling of the wish fulfilled, that it's already happened, it's already here, it's already present within you. Can you call it forth as we go through one round of sun salutation C? So on your next breath in, raise the arms up, gaze towards the thumbs. Full length of the exhale, fold from the waist, hands find the floor. Big breath in, look forward, lengthen. Breath out, plant the hands, step the right foot back for me. Bring the right knee on the ground. Sink the hips, lift the arms. Inhale, low lunge. One breath, one move. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, find your downward dog. One roll in Vinyasa. With or without chaturangas, it's up to you. Inhale, roll the spine forward, find the plank. Exhale, lowering down to the floor. You can use your knees if you want to. Drop the hips, lift the heart, find a cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades down. Exhale, send it back, downward dog. One breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Right leg leads, right foot steps forward. Left knee on the ground. Untuck the toes. Again, sink the hips and rise. Lift up and out of the rib cage. Exhale, hands to the floor. Breath in, left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Breath out to fold, bring it down. Inhale, root to rise, arms high. Straight away, round two. Exhale to fold, bring it down. The breath in, look forward and lengthen. Breath out, hands plant, left foot steps back. Left knee comes down. So sinking the hips low, using the weight of the hips to open up through the thighs. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, downward dog. 1 vinyasa, the breath in, let the movement start with the heels, ripple, roll the spine forward. The breath out, lowering the chest towards the floor. The inhale, lifting it up, finding that back bend. The exhale, send it back, downward dog. 1 breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Left foot steps forward, right knee comes down, and tuck the toes, finding that low lunge, keeping the stability in the left heel. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot steps forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Breathe in, root to right, send the arms up. And then exhale, hands towards the heart. A pause in stillness, in presence. Find your breath. Release any tension. We're going to take 1 regular salutation to just lead us back into our down dog. So when you're ready, arms high, big inhale. Exhale, fold forward, bring it down. Breath in, look forward and lengthen. Breath out, plant the hands, step it back, find a downward dog or come into a vinyasa, completely your core. Dropping the hips, lifting the heart. Exhale, send it back, downward facing. Good, soften the knees. Push the weight back a little bit onto the base of the palm to just open up the heart a little bit more. On your next inhale, send the right leg up high, toes pointing down. Soften that left knee. Taking a big breath in. Then as you breathe out, bring the knee in towards the nose, round through the spine, push the floor away, hold it there. Find a little bit of heat. Drop the glutes, try and pull that thigh in towards the belly for 2. And 1, step the foot in between the hands. Come high up on the fingers, look forward, big breath in. Stabilize through that back toe. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, send the hips high. The hands can be on blocks if you need to be. Take a breath in, come forward, lengthen. Find that length through the left thigh. Exhale, send it all the way back. 1 more time, big breath in, come forward. Breath out, lengthen, straighten out through the legs, hold it there. Keep pulling that right hip back, left hip forward. Soften through the shoulders, pull the shoulder blades back and breathe. Hold no tension. And what are you cultivating? Taking 1 more big deep breath. And then as you exhale to go a little bit further, lift the toes up for me. So pull those hips back, getting in towards that right hamstring. If you want to give the tail a little bit of a wag, you can, just to experience the different lines in the leg. Good. Taking a big breath in. As you breathe out, drop the foot to the floor. Soften through that right knee, and we're going to send the left leg all the way up, coming in towards a standing split. Just breathe for a second. Really ground down through that right big toe. Squeeze the outside of the left glute. Find as much length as you need today. Take an inhale. As you exhale, soften the right knee. We're going to send that left foot all the way over towards the right. So flex the toes. Bring the toes down towards the floor. Stabilize. Left hand goes down, right arm goes up, opening up through the twists. Keep gliding that right hip back. You should feel that nice little sensation on the outside of the leg, I know. Take a big breath in. And then as you breathe out, both hands come down, forward fold, top of the mat. Pause. Let the whole spine decompress. And then as you inhale, rise, come all the way up. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Find your mountain, find your Tadasana. Find the breath. And again, what are you cultivating? Can you already bring what you think's lacking in your life to this present moment? Can you already see your power, your possibilities? Going back the way that we came. So inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forward, bring it down. Breath in, look forward and lengthen. Breath out, plant the hands. I want you to set the left foot back. Bring the left knee on the ground this time. So sink the hips, raise the arms up, come into a low lunge. Now you might need blocks either side for this, or you might be okay. It's your call. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the right palm down. You could come to the hip and just send that left arm all the way over towards the right. You're going to take a big breath in, lean back a little bit. And as you breathe out, keeping the hips as they are, that left arm's going to roll forward. We're going to trace the front of the mat with the left arm, switching the sides. Left palm comes down, right arm goes up, leaning back. And just keep moving from side to side for me. So keep the hips low, notice the opening in the left thigh, but then notice how the movement of the upper body actually assists in the sensations, in the opening of the sides, in the opening of the legs. Beautiful. Moving with the breath. And then the next time you come towards the right-hand side, come all the way up. So lengthen everything out, find a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Really push through that right heel. Pull the belly away from the thigh. So option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you can tuck the back toes. A pushing through the back big toe and a tucking under the pelvis, you're going to feel a lot more stable. You can stay here if you wish to. If you want more, you can drop your right palm back and send the left arm up. Either grabbing the heel, there can be a block, taking as much or as little as a back bend as you need. Taking one more breath. And then the next time you inhale, bring it all the way up through center. Keep the twist. We're going to send the left palm down, right arm high. And tuck the back toes, hold it there and breathe. So try not to let that right knee come all the way out. Pull it in towards the midline. So option 1, you can stay here. You can wrap the right arm behind you to get a little bit more into the chest. Option 2, without the use of your hands, you can pick up the left foot. Option 3, with a strap or with the hand, you can grab hold of the foot. And again, try not to turn that right knee out. Keep it hugging in towards the center. We want to get in towards that back quad. Pull the foot in towards the glutes. And if you just square the shoulders here, you're going to feel a lot in towards that left quadricep. If you want more, you can come down onto the forearms. And again, don't go there if it doesn't feel good, right? So we're breathing into that sensation. We cultivate a feeling that's good for us. Remember, it's all about the intention, manifesting the positives in our lives. Taking one more breath in. Big breath out. And then slowly release. Hands come down towards the floor. Round through the upper back. Push through that left toe. Send that right leg all the way back, downward facing dog. Either finding stillness, movement. If you need a child's pose, feel free. We've got all of that on the opposite side. And then I'll leave you in peace. So when you're ready, soften the knees, send that left leg up high. Pointing the toes down. Taking a big breath in. As you breathe out, knee comes in towards the nose, the spine rounds, the weight's on top of the wrist, so we're really protracting through the upper back. The glutes are squeezed but not too low, and we're holding for 2. And 1, step the foot in between the hands, help it along if you need to. High up on the fingertips or block. So as the chest comes forward, push that right heel back, big breath in. The breath out, glide the hips back, straighten both legs just as much as you can. So forget about it needing to be as deep as you can. Keep moving forwards and backwards. But think about just embracing the sensations and the ability that's available to us today. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It just has to feel nourishing, right? We don't want to bring anything into our practice that we wouldn't welcome into our lives. Beautiful. And the next time you straighten that left leg, hold it there. Crown of the head, reaching towards the toes, shoulder blades rolling back, and just breathing length into the back of the body. Taking one more breath. And if you want a little bit more intensity, just peel the toes off the ground, come onto that left heel. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. And again, if you want to shake the tail because you did on the first side, feel free. I'm going to try and not kill my plants on the next one. So when you're ready, bend that left knee. Bring the weight forward. Try and keep the belly connected towards the thigh as you send that right leg all the way up towards the sky, standing split. Now, it doesn't have to look like mine. You just have to feel that lengthening in that left leg, but the engagement in the right glute. Crown of the head sinking down, no tension in the shoulders. Big breath in. As you breathe out, soften the left knee. Bring that right foot all the way over to the left. Flex the toes, bring the toes to the ground. Add in the twist, right hand stays where it is. Left arm goes up. Breathe. Left hips pulling back. Belly buttons away from that thigh. Taking one more breath here. And then as you exhale, both hands come down, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Give yourself a little bit of a shake, soften, let all the tension roll out through the crown of the head. And then as you breathe in, begin to rise. Come all the way up, coming into that last and final sequence. Inhale, arms up, big breath in. The exhale is the folding forward, the sinking and the melting down. The breath in to look forward, straighten through the spine. The breath out, the right foot steps back this time. Right knee on the ground. Untuck the toes, raise the arms, find that nice structure in the lower half of the body. Big breath in. As you breathe out, left hand to the hip, the floor or the block, and send the right arm all the way over. So you should feel like that arm is just an extension of the hips. Big breath in. As you breathe out, right arm leads, and we're just slowly swaying from side to side. Experiencing again the connections in the body. So keeping the hips low so that we're working into the flexibility of that right thigh, but just keeping that freedom, that movement in the spine. And again, if you want to get creative with it, add your own flair, then I am all for it. Beautiful. Give me one more each side. And the next time you take it over towards the left, bring the right arm forward, send the left arm behind you, so push through that left heel, come in towards the twist. You can tuck the back toes for stability, tuck the tailbone under, think of rising up through the crown of the head. Option to stay here in your twist, option to drop the left arm back towards the right toes, as much or as little as you need to. If you find the grab with the heel, maybe then drop the hips, but only if it feels good, no compression in the lower back. Keep reaching up and away to lengthen the spine. Take one more breath. Inhale, bring it through center. Exhale, right hand comes down. Hips go low, left arm goes high. Left knee is hugging in towards you. And again, you can stay here. This might feel freaking fabulous. The left arm might be tired, so you might want to just wrap it behind your back and chill. If you need to, chill. It doesn't have to always be pushing. If you're like, Sarah, no, chill today, I want to go a little bit further, you can pick up that right foot, do it with the muscles first, and then maybe with the strap or your hand, grab hold of that right foot. And now breathe. Again, what are you cultivating? What are you envisioning? Imagining the wish fulfilled, even in times of maybe discomfort. The heel in towards the glute, the left knee hugging in, the chest leaning forward to get in towards that quad. Taking a big breath in, big breath out, and then slowly release. Hands surround the left foot, tuck the right toes, send it back in towards a downward dog. We're going to come into one vinyasa and take it in towards a child's pose. So inhale, ripple. Roll the spine forward, come forward. Exhale, lowering towards the floor. Drop the hips, lift the heart, big breath in. Then as you breathe out, stay on the knees, bring the crown of the head towards the floor, and take a moment. Take a breath. I'm going to end with a little visualization. So if you want to do that in Shavasana, feel free. If you want to do it seated, just walk the hands back, lift the chin and chest, and come in towards a seat. If this feels uncomfortable, then please cross-legged position. Again, let the hands rest up to receive. The body's open. Hopefully the mind's quieting down from the movement. And then just drop into the breath. Let the breath and its rhythm settle. And just begin to connect to that place of stillness inside. That place of peace. No tension in the body, in the jaw or the shoulders. Just drop into stillness. And then from this spot, with an open heart, begin to visualize your intention or your wish that's already here. First, imagine it within the body. How does it feel? What emotions does it come with? How it feels in the heart, a lightness, a purity. And then start to imagine what it looks like with you wearing it. Your smile, your eyes that are full of life, the clothes you're wearing, and even the way you move, with a lightness, with a spring in your step. And now start to imagine your environment, the people around you, how they're responding to you, how they make you feel. Imagining the physical environment, even the weather. Maybe the sun upon your face, a gentle breeze that just seems to embody your mood. And now feel that wish fulfilled in its whole entirety. Let all that emotion, all that goodness pull back into your heart space. Let it fill your body from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. And then bring your hands to your heart where all of that resides. Take a moment of gratitude. Say thank you for it. For everything that you've already received. That's already present within you. I wish you all a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste, guys.